you. I'm in way too deep and I'm drowning in devotion. I'm lost, can't find a new emotion that's ever enough. And you can't deny it's real, 'cause there's no deeper I'm in way too deep and I'm drowning in devotion. I'm lost, can't find a new emotion that's ever enough. And you can't deny it's real, 'cause there's no deeper
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the University of River Falls Esports Open. I'm going to be your caster today. I'm Coach Jeff. And up first, we're going to be having a match between Dojo and Drulu. While we wait for them to get into the lobby, hello. How has your quarantine been? How long is your hair? It's probably really bad, like mine. I'm looking like an emo frontman right now. Can't wait to watch this. Tuning in from St. Paul. Awesome. That's like really far away, even though this is the internet, and so it's effectively next door. My beard is epic. I'm on a hair journey as well. Yeah, journey is a great way to put it. I don't know what the destination is, but it's pretty far away, right? Bracket time, bracket time, bracket time. All right. Still waiting on our competitors to show up. Get in here, guys. Let's see if they have any problems getting in. Hey, there's Drulu. That's one of them. Now we're just waiting on Dojo. I think they had a little more to their tag. It was like Dry Ice Dojo or something. What was it? I'm probably wrong about that. There we go. Dark Ice Jojo. Not Dry Ice, Dark Ice. Okay. This is where the fun begins. Yeah, Dojo, the fun will begin as soon as you get in. You are the fun. We are waiting on the fun. All right. A few thoughts for us on this fine day. There's Hana. That is not who's supposed to be in here. Dojo, check the announcements. We've got the arena ID and we've got the password in there. All right, he's on his way. Awesome. Got McBrave in the mod chat here, the secret chat that none of you get to see, telling me to make my bed. Heh. Who am I trying to impress? I say, as I'm online, live on the internet, in front of a bunch of people. But you know what? It's an aesthetic. It's the pandemic aesthetic. All right, so our fellas are going to be in here, and they're going to have the stage striking procedure to go through, so we'll need to give them just a second to figure all of that out. For those of you who might not be familiar with the concept of the stage striking, each player has some say in what stage you play in the first round of the tournament. They're going to take the 5 most fair stages, generally considered by most of the competitive community. Different places have slightly different rule sets, but they don't vary by that much. And they're going to ban 2 stages each, so that of the 5, there's only 1 left, and they play on that one. So that's the process that is ongoing at the moment. My mom is going to be so upset. It's a good thing my mom doesn't watch Smash tournaments. Hey! All right, Dojo's in there. Got to make sure we take care of a character selection at this point as well. All right, here we go. They're in. We're waiting for the battle to start, which means they just have to press A. Okay. Looks like he's got a different character in mind or something. We agreed on PS2. All right, they're going to Pokemon Stadium 2 round 1. All right, here we go. So let's see who they're playing. We've got Dojo on Terry. And then we've got Drulu on Luigi. So we'll get that all figured out. We'll get that all figured out here. Ooh, buddy. That's some lag right there. Luigi took a whole lot more than 4 seconds to reach the ground on that one. So we'll see how that impacts things. Sometimes you just got to play through it, you know? Although you'd think, given that they're both in the same place, that, well, I guess they're connected to me too. Huh. Well, we'll see how well they're able to pull through. I'm on wire connection. I've got my Ethernet adapter. I'm being a good boy. So far, Dojo taking no damage. It's a little down tilt. It's a power wave going to force Luigi up onto the platform, and looks like he's going to be able to cover Luigi's landing. Good chunk of percent for Dojo right now. Ooh, and he reads the dodge, but doesn't quite manage to space it right. Man, this is kind of brutal. Imagine if these were a couple of zoners. This is looking better now all of a sudden. It just sped up. I'm not sure why, but I'm happy with it. First Twitch experience and your first Smash Bros experience. Wow, all right. I am glad that you're enjoying yourself. All right, looking like Luigi is trying to rely on that side B to get an opening here. He's used it quite a few times in neutral. Neutral being the situation where neither player really has an advantage. Generally, high commitment moves are not ideal for neutral, especially moves where your character's movement is locked in place. There are some of them that can work pretty well. The Ice Climber's side B, for instance, is pretty good for getting an opening. But most of the time, if you commit to something, if you make it so that your character can't do anything new, so you can't react for a little while after you've done the action, generally not going to work out as well in your favor. We've got Terry here who can see that Luigi is charging up that side B, and he's able to react. And we can see, hasn't really been touched so far. 72% when he's got Luigi on last stock, high percent. It's a pretty good lead so far. Ooh, and there it is. Big commanding lead in game one going to Dojo's Terry. Glad that the connection seems to have leveled out a little bit as time has gone on. All right. So, the procedure for Game 2, those of you who are unfamiliar, is the winner of Game 1 will ban 2 stages. Now, that doesn't leave you with 3 stages because it add 3 additional counterpick stages, so the losing player has a significant advantage, at least with regards to choosing the stage here. But with regard to the set, it's still even because the winning player of Game 1 will get that counterpick advantage if there's a Game 3. So we might be seeing a character switch here because in response to a new stage, you are allowed to choose your character differently. Let's see where we go. Interesting. So it might be that the connection between them is fine, and so they were able to see it well, and it was just that the fact that it was coming to me that made it slow down a little bit at the beginning. But it seemed to play okay after a little while, so hopefully that holds up. Hopefully that does not impact the stream unduly. Waiting for them to start here. And away we go. Same characters. So Drulu sticking to his Luigi, despite the 3 stock on the previous game. And we're going to Smashville. This stage used to feature a moving center platform there. It used to move left and right steadily as the game went on. But they considered that a hazard in this game for some reason, which... Unfortunate. Oh, no! Speaking of unfortunate, we've got Drulu air dodging off the stage. Air dodging not quite as punishing as it has been in previous titles in the Smash Bros. Series, but it will still make you fall a pretty significant way before you're able to do another move out of it. Which means that if you do it from too low, it's going to interfere with your ability to recover, like we saw there. So, Drulu already starting off with a recovery error, unfortunately. Dojo going all the way out there for... Ooh, and forcing Drulu to go lower than he wanted to and not ending up recovering there. This is looking like a breakaway for Dojo right now. Drulu's going to have to put some real Luigi stuff together. Now, to be fair, if there is one character in the game that can make this comeback, it's probably Luigi. Luigi has very strong zero-to-death combos. But we haven't seen Drulu fishing for them. We haven't seen acknowledgement that he's aware of those. He knows how to perform them. And Dojo taking it with a commanding 3 stock in Game 2 to close out the set. Okay. So coming up next, I believe what we're going to have is Dojo versus Joner. I'm going to confirm that in mod chat. So Dojo can actually stick around if you're still listening in on this. All right. So we did a little bit of research in advance, looking at who potentially, would be our top players in this. We were led to a Twitter page for the Smash Club. So first of all, you haven't heard of the UWRF Smash Club, check them out. There are several people in our tournament who are a part of it who could definitely point you in the right direction. So be looking out for those guys. But also, we were able to identify, some of the players who've been consistently coming to tournaments, who we've been seeing a lot and have some results in the, the top rankings of the school. And we're about to see a couple of them square off here. Dojo was present at a number of the events that we've seen before, as was Joner. And they're pretty closely seated together. So we're just waiting on Joner to pop in here. We'll make sure that they've got the ID and the password in case they didn't see it the first time around. Joner is our president. All right, there you go. Yeah, I used to be running the student organization for ASU. That was a way that I spent a lot of Friday nights, a lot of hours on Friday night, figuring out ranking systems, learning how to TO, learning how to stream. It was a good time, and we grew a lot in that time, so it was really rewarding, I think, to be able to build a community like that. So shout outs to you guys. That's important work y'all are doing. Seen a lot of people go from casual to competitive challengers. That's awesome. Yeah, that feels so good. It feels like, you had a real role that you played in that process of helping that person get to where they wanted to be in it. That's really cool. We get to see that a lot with the kids. So with Bravest Esports, that's the organization that I work for. Your school hired us to run this, and that's how that's working there. There's Joner. We get to run a lot of youth leagues. We get to run in person, at least pre-pandemic in person, esports events where we teach kids the basics of the games. And it's been really cool to see some of those kids show up in the competitive rankings for the state. Some of those guys are really making waves. So it's really fun to be able to see something that you kickstarted to blow up like that. I'm wearing the Terry hat. Perfect. All right. So we got Dojo, and now we've got Joner. Looks like I'm going to want to swap those players. And then... Ooh. Oh, okay. So that's not who I was expecting. So we got Joner on a Wendy, and we got Dojo on a Ludwig. So I don't know. Is this collusion? Is this them messing around? Oops. You might want to see the match, huh? One would think. So here we go. Got Joner in a good edge guard position right now, using that forward air. Oh, goes for a really hard read on the forward smash, and Dojo's just like, wait, I'm behind you. What are you trying to do, man? Then Dojo does exactly the same thing. Joner able to break that up. So far, Joner has had pretty commanding stage control. Ooh, and gets the up B into the up air off the top, looks like. So it is going to be on Dojo to answer back. They're both doing a very good job of covering the low option when they're recovering, but they don't seem to be recovering the high option pretty much at all. I haven't seen Dojo go up for a single aerial. I think we saw Joner go up for it once, but it was kind of a mix-up. They're able to recover high, and they're getting back from it pretty consistently. I'm not sure why the clown car traded there, to be honest. They did the same move. You'd think it would clank. Oh, maybe Dojo is pulling back on it so that you get the hitbox out from the turnaround. That might be it. This is a blood feud, yeah. They're just, fighting like siblings always do. Okay, Dojo able to answer back, but taking 110% in the process. They're just trading jabs. Dojo's like, enough of this. I will drive at you. Joner gets him off stage, trying to set up some traps with the wind-up Mecha Troopa. Able to get another forward air out there. Dojo is in with that side B. He's been having a lot of luck with that approach option. Joner tried to call it out there, and he was still able to cross up with it, so we'll see how Joner adapts to that in future. Dojo really vulnerable coming down with the up B, and Joner able to capitalize, gets the forward air off stage. This is a pretty significant lead for Joner. Oh, but Dojo in a good position right now. See if he can work out an edge guard here. Nope, Joner coming in with the down air for what seems like the third or fourth time. Oh, recovery error from Joner. Dojo gets a freebie. Let's see if he can use it to take this game back. Gets a nair, gets a grab. Up throw, trying to combo into aerials. Ooh, this is a really good look for Dojo right now. It's the dash attack, the saw blades. Oh, combos the up B, but does not get the aerial in the air. That might have comboed into an up air. And as we know, that's a KO option. We saw Joner use it earlier. Got an up air string from Joner. Oh, gets hit with the bowling ball. Wrecking ball coming out of the car here. That's going to be a shield grab into a back throw. Let's see if there's an edge guard. No edge guard. Lets him back on, but gets the back air. Whew, this is tense. They're both really high percent right now. Oh, Dojo giving away stage control with that forward smash. Joner able to punish a little bit, but doesn't get too much out of it. They're both just forward smashing. Throwing it out there, seeing what sticks. Oh! Joner baits out the up B, able to punish on the way down, and Joner narrowly taking game one. Super close. But I get the impression those were not their main characters. I think that might have been a little something of a gentleman's agreement. We'll see if they end up staying as time goes on here. Yeah, Joner drops out, Dojo drops out. That's probably a character swap coming in. We'll see who they end up on. This is a battle for supremacy in the club. Oh, okay. These are not their mains, but you're saying they're gonna stick to them? I guess we'll see, won't we? Let's have a good battle. Sounded like a Pokemon protagonist or something. They try to see who's the better Bowser Jr. player. Alright, well, I guess we'll see. Oh, no, we went back to Terry and Falcon. So they're not betting the whole farm on that matchup. Okay, so that is that color of Captain Falcon? It's that color of Captain Falcon. There we go. All right. That should be up. Okay, so Terry versus Falcon. Very different matchup. Falcon, one of the faster running characters in the game. Top speed, I believe, second only to Sonic, but I might be wrong about that. And so he likes to use, his movements, and he has some pretty strong party starters, some pretty strong combo options. Meanwhile, speaking of strong combo options, Terry has a 3-frame jab that combos into 30 damage confirms, many of which can KO, especially once he gets that go meter. Joner able to get the back air and knock Dojo off there for a pretty low percentage KO. About to pull up with my Lemmy. All right, so I take it we're going to be seeing a lot of Bowser Jr. here. We care about the Koopa Kids. Able to get the down smash. Going for a side B, not connecting, and Terry able to get that trademark jab into a whole lot of damage combo. Ooh, goes up a little bit. Able to get himself back on stage, but that was a pretty risky challenge that Dojo made there. Get some more damage up there. Still no KO. Goes off stage and gets punished for it a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that power geyser. It goes pretty high up into the air. So, Dojo not in the worst position because he has his go meter now, which does buff his character. So, if he does get a good opening, he's going to do a lot of damage, and that could equalize a little bit quicker. But we'll have to see if he can avoid taking the back air, edge guard, or the side P. Definitely dangerous. Got to watch out for that. Oh, and he just comes in and gets hit with the knee. Strong knee to the face. So Joner now trying to tack on what we like to call extra credit in the education business. He's ahead of stock, so anything he gets now, any damage he gets, even stocks that he gets, they're gravy. They are risk-free, which means he can also go out for maybe, if there's an opportunity to get a suicide trade or something like that. Might be something that he's interested in because Dojo has fewer stocks than he does, and so he's not losing as much. Doing a pretty good job racking it up. 56 is already a lead. It's not a huge lead and definitely can be overcome, especially by Terry. Ooh, Joner. I think if Dojo had held shield there to just take the knee, he probably would have had an option to punish, but Joner able to go up out there and pick him off with a back air off stage. So that puts one in... Oops, that was the wrong person. I had the characters flipped. That's my bad. Joner, I believe, was our Falcon player there, and he ended up being our winner. All right. I believe that's the case. Am I wrong? Because sometimes when they jump into the lobby, the characters swap sides. And I might have misread that. That might be 1-to-1. But I don't think so. We know for a fact that Joner is the Falcon, yeah. And so... yeah, I had the characters swapped. So Joner definitely just won that one 2-0. Okay, thanks for the clarification. I thought he was the Captain Falcon player because I know I saw that was his main character on the rankings sheets that we saw. So, all right. So we've got Andrew in here. I'm not sure who Andrew is in our tournament. It's not Drewlu, because he came in with the Drewlu tag. So presumably this is either Snoopy or Vinny. I would think it's Snoopy. Because Vinny sounds like, yeah, there we go. So this is Snoopy and Vinny. All right, so we've got Snoopy on the left-hand side playing Fancy Hat Mario. And then we've got Vinny on the other side playing, I don't know who yet. And this is going to be winners round 2 as well. So, Snoopy coming in with the number 1 seed for this tournament. Vinny at number 8. We didn't have a lot of seeding information on many more than the top 5 or 6. So, who knows? Maybe Vinny is some hidden killer that we didn't know about. We'll have to see. Koopaling blood feud. Ooh, we lost Andrew there. Not sure. Let's see if there's something going on. Oh, Snoopy's not Andrew. Okay. So we don't really know who that person was. But I'm glad that they left so that we could, continue competing in the tournament here. Still waiting on Snoopy in the stream. Is Gadzooks Snoopy? Okay. That is the correct person. All right. So we got Snoopy here. And we'll have to see who they end up going with. Okay, looks like they're going to PS2. All right, so we've got a red Mario. And we got a yellow Ness. I love the yellow Ness. You love to see it. Bumblebee is a top tier skin. All right. See what these guys can do. Both of these characters pretty capable in this game. Ness, a fairly strong zoner, got a lot of projectiles, and he's got some decent get-off-me options. But Mario is one of the best characters in the game at closing down space and getting up in your face for his big follow-ups. Mario lands one up air, you know, you're never quite sure if he's not going to land 8 more right after it. Can do a lot of damage really fast off a single opening. Ooh, Vinny able to capitalize really early off of an opening. Gets him off the top at maybe only 80%. Oh, but jumps right into a charged forward smash. That one hurt my soul. Snoopy able to get in with a nice little back air, showing he knows how to do the reverse aerial rush. Oh, goes in for an unsafe dash attack on shield and gets shield grabbed. Vinny able to capitalize pretty well off of that. Oh, might have been punished for that if Snoopy hadn't missed on the way down. Big up smash coming out. So Snoopy able to pull a little bit of damage back for it. Back throw is going to... Ooh, no, not quite. We saw the Thunderbolt, but it was a false flag. That one will do it, though. Vinny taking him out off the right side of the screen with that back air. I will pop off for a Ness back throw. Honestly, same. If it's my boy in there, I'll pop off for wobbling. I'll pop off for infinites. I'll pop off for whatever. I'll pop off for the screen going dim. I'm not a fan of the fact that it does that. Anyway. Ooh, big combo set up there from Snoopy. He went for it all with the forward air. Did not end up getting it. And now Vinny is back on the stage doing some damage of his own. Almost catches him with that up smash. You have to think maybe he was going for another move. I don't know. Oh, no! The recovery error from Snoopy. Oh, shoot. Was such a close game. And you hate to see it end that anticlimactically. Game 1 going to Vinny, but Snoopy clearly showing that he's got what it takes to bring it close. And given slightly better execution, you know, that could have gone his way. Alright, so Vinny bans Battlefield and Yoshi's Story. I like that we're seeing this in the general chat. It's probably cluttering up the general chat and making McBrave's life a little bit more difficult, but it is nice so that I can see it. So I know what they're thinking. All right, who we rocking? Where are we dropping, boys? What character are we dropping on? Bowser or bust? I would risk it right now. I'd risk changing it to Bowser, but if I do that and they start the match before I can get back in the spectator stands, I'm out of luck. So I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, we've got a Toon Link and we've got a Snake. So a pair of zoners coming at you. And Snake. All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. We're on Smashville. So this is a stage that really works well for projectile characters in general, because there aren't platforms that their opponents can use to get around the projectiles. Fewer options to cover makes it so that these grenades, these bombs, these boomerangs are going to be doing a lot of the work for them. Bowser or bust? I would get that bumper sticker. I would too. All right, let's see here. Vinny able to get up. It doesn't sweet spot the ledge. Goes well above it with the Cypher there, but it's able to get away with it. Doesn't take an awful lot of punishment for it. Vinny chucks him off there. Trying to get him with this Nikita here, but Toon Link able to up B through that Nikita and get himself to safety. That's going to be a really important recovery tech for Toon Link in this matchup. So if you get hit with that explosive, you're not going to last very long. Vinny with the dash attack. Sour Spots sends him the wrong way, so Vinny not able to follow up. And ooh, Ooh, looks like that might have been a side B instead of an up B. Put him off stage and gave Snoopy a little bit more time to get into that edge guard there. So might have been a slight error on his part, but still a good read for Snoopy. And that's going to do it. So no harm done. Pretty much dead even at this point. Gets the dash attack off stage, trying to edge guard with the up smash, but doesn't cover the roll in. In the past, we've seen a lot of Snakes use that up smash and then follow up immediately with a down smash to cover the option of rolling behind him. That seemed to work decently well. Okay, able to armor through the bomb. Throws up a grenade. Toon Link able to catch it, though, and get himself out of that situation. You love to see when a player has figured out their item catches. So that adds a whole new layer to the projectile game with a lot of characters. And Vinny up smashing to win, getting that edge guard. Oh, but the up B almost going to do it. Not quite. Snake is a heavy boy. May not be quite as thick as he was in previous incarnations, but he has still got the survivability. There it is. Are you kidding me? That doesn't KO at 150? That's insane. Toon Link, he's not the adult Link yet, you know? He doesn't have the arms yet. All right, able to combo into a nice little follow-up there, getting a little bit of percentage as well off the back end of it. Still dead even going into last stock. That's been the story of this set so far as well. Remember, Snoopy needs to take this one to avoid being sent into the loser's bracket. If Vinny drops this one, we go to a game 3. Trying to get him off the top, and it looks like he's succeeded. Snoopy taking game 2. You'll love to see the game 3 on stream. Aw yeah, I caught a pig. All right, so they've showcased 2 completely different characters each game. We'll see where they end up falling for game 3. All right, Snoopy's in. Let's see what Vinny lands on. It's really hard to call because the 2 players have played just such radically different characters in the 2 matches that they've had. Okay, so we've got Vinny back on his Ness, and then we've got a Yoshi coming out. So Yoshi, much more of a rushdown character than at least Snake is, which isn't saying very much, but it should be somewhat more aggressive play. Thing is, Yoshi's got some pretty strong follow-ups when he gets up close. He can play a little bit of a zoning game. He's got extremely, extremely good aerial mobility, and he's also able to throw eggs, so he does have a projectile to counter back with, but against Ness, who probably has the superior projectile game, he's probably going to want to get in there. That said, Ness does have some strong options for getting a character off him. And as we've seen, Vinny's been playing some pretty good defense here so far. Vinny showcasing there an option that might be pretty deadly against Yoshi. If he upholds the charge on an up smash, he'll hold the yo-yo out over the edge of the stage, and it has an active hitbox the entire time that it's charging out there. So he can force someone to run into his attack while he's just sitting there at the ledge. No timing required. Really powerful tool. We'll see if it comes into play for finishing off this stock. Snoopy able to find the rage-enhanced down B to take Vinny out from stock 1. Is it ridiculously high percent, and this back throw is 100% going to KO. And we're back to dead even, pretty much. Vinny tries to get in with that PK Fire. Powerful zoning tool, sets up a little bit of a wall on stage. It's hard to get through. There it is again. Racking up a good bit of percent. Ooh, Snoopy. Oh, he gets the down tilt, and he's able to follow it up with the fair off stage. And with that dunk, all of a sudden, he's in the lead. Putting Vinny on loser's bracket stock all of a sudden. It's generally pretty risky to run out there, put yourself off stage to get the edge guard, but man, when it pays off, does it feel like it was the only smart solution in that situation? Great read on Snoopy's part. Vinny finishes him off with an up air off the top. Ooh, but a big forward smash coming out from Snoopy, and he finishes off the stock too. Phenomenal edge guards from Snoopy there, absolutely shutting down the Ness recovery. Snoopy earning his way into the winners quarterfinals with 2 very decisive headbutts there. Let's see who's up next. We're going to have Hana versus Wes. That is going to be the other side of winners semifinals here. I'm not sure if I said quarters or semis, but this is winners semis that we're about to see here. All right, so we've got someone with a different tag than one of them, but who could potentially be them. Hard to say. That's Wes. Thank you, Simp Daddy Coon. I hate that you made me read your name, but thank you. Snoopy's my dad. I'm sure he's a loving father. All right, here we go. Got Hana versus Wes. All right, we've got a Luigi and we got an Iggy. So Luigi, we alluded to it a little bit earlier, but very powerful punish game on that character in particular. We'll see, because we saw Luigi earlier who wasn't quite showcasing it to its fullest extent, but we'll see if we can get a little bit more out of Hana here. Going for some up air strings, actually. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yep, he knows. Everything starts off of Luigi's down throw. That Luigi's grab in this game, an especially potent tool for a number of reasons. For one thing, you've got the follow-ups off of that down throw, of course, but it's also a very potent Zair that kind of works like a projectile. You saw Hana using it to get the edge guard there and keep Wes off stage. Yep, the Bowser Jr. clan, they came to play. This is looking like a Mario boss right now. This is absolutely canonical, if you ignore that we're in Pokemon Stadium right now. Ooh, a clever use of the up B explosion hitbox there from Wes. He's got Rage right now, and so at this point, you might as well consider them even. 'Cause Luigi's got him closer to a KO, except that any attack that Iggy does now is going to be boosted by Rage. All right, Hana able to get in there and finish the stock off. And now is a really dangerous position for Iggy because at 0%, that's when Luigi's combos work the best. So he really wants to finish this off and avoid the grab at all costs. Yeah, he's got to play it pretty careful. He's got to approach... Got to approach really safely. Able to get the cannonball off and get himself to safety, but he really needs to take this stock right now to avoid the extra credit. Hana knows Luigi, man. All I gotta say. We've got the Mecha Troopa going in there. Tries to follow it up. Some interesting projectile play we're seeing here. See, one thing that I've been noticing generally from all of the Bowser Jr.'s today is jumping at them, they haven't been tending to go up and try and intercept. They've been leaving the high option open most of the time. Not a lot of juggle opportunities that they've taken. Finally gets that stock, but man, 113% later. All right, gets a nice little jab combo in there on the Luigi. Ooh! If Luigi had been able to get the jump off and maybe land that back air or something, that could have been a... If not a stock, then definitely an edge guard situation. Trade side Bs. Nice little cancel out of the Koopa car. Charges a down smash. That's going to let Hana get back onto the stage for free. Oh, but the explosion hitbox hits him this time. Got the Mecha Troopa at the ledge. Whew, just barely dodges that dash attack. I'm surprised he got out in time, honestly. Luigi not known for extremely high air mobility. Oh, he dropped shield too early. If he had just shield grabbed that successfully, definitely could have put him off stage. Trying to catch him off stage with the explosion hitbox. Lots of pressure on this edge guard here. Looking pretty good from Wes. Luigi able to invuln through it and get the dash attack off stage. It's a down tilt as well. Another down tilt. And there's no up B, so Wes just falls. So that one's going to go to Hana. All right. So definitely a close match. Wes and Hana both pretty competent on their characters, showing a lot of interesting stuff. Hana came out on top of that one. The really strong edge guard that caught Wes without his maximal recovery resources. So we'll see if Wes decides to switch it up here. It seems as though Bowser Jr. has been, a little bit of a meme character from, person to person, depending. We'll see if there's a real main that he's about to pull out here. If this isn't his final form. Waiting on Wes's character selection here. There's probably some stage stuff going on in the background as well. Shoutouts to Wes also for verifying that they are in fact the person who's in the lobby here. Alright, we've got a Cloud now. Let's see. Is this... How now, Brown Cloud? Which hair does he have? He's the one with that hair, I think? Yeah, hard to tell. Alright, here we go. So, Cloud, sword character. So this is going to give him something of an advantage against Luigi that Bowser Jr. didn't have, which is the reach advantage. Unfortunately, he still has a problematic recovery, and that's going to be one very, very fast stock that Hana chunks off him. So he's going to need to show a pretty strong punish game to be able to make this back. Some decent neutral there, zoning him out. Forces the jump and doesn't get the up smash, but you can see the idea is there. He knows his zone control. Oh, Luigi able to tornado through that blade beam. Catches him with the fireball, able to get in, but Cloud able to just get a jab combo out. Goes for the finishing touch and doesn't quite connect with it. So now Cloud is out of limit and off the stage. So two things that no Cloud ever wants to be. Alright, gets himself back on. Gets the dash attack, charging up some limit now. Hits him with the blade beam. Can Luigi recover from this? Oh, he still saved his double jump, so good play there from Hana. Keeping his resources until he really needed them. And we've got a, looked like a smash attack coming out of West. I didn't quite see the animation, but finishes off the stock. Now we're at almost even. Slight percentage lead to Hana, but Wes also in a strong position, so we'll see if he can make the comeback at this point. Got a down throw from Luigi. Doesn't combo into anything there. No follow-up. Just trading Blade Beam for Fireball. Oh, and he tries to go for the down throw to back air, but Luigi able to use that tornado once again to get through the tornado, and then he just clips him. It's all you got to do to Cloud. What's one of his biggest weaknesses as a character, just the recovery does not go very far horizontally. He can get clipped once, but if he gets clipped the second time, generally he's just not making it back. Strong down smash there. Oh, tries to go for the Blade Beam. Not going to connect there. Oh no, he gets down thrown. Up B, super jump punch. Tons of damage now. Oh, but that was a limit side B. Doesn't quite KO, but he's able to charge 2/3 of a limit bar just for that. A little bit more. Gets him with the dash attack too. Goes for the Blade Beam a little bit too early. Maybe not expecting the double jump out of Hana. Goes for the up B, and that was actually risky. That could have been punished on hit. Gets thrown off stage. This is not looking good for Wes. Not gonna make it back. Hana takes it 2-0 over just a whole bunch of little taps against the recovery from both Cloud and the Bowser Jr. All right. So that is one round of winners semis. Now we should be having, I believe, the other round of winners semis. It's going to be Snoopy versus Joner. Or maybe not. Maybe that's playing off stream right now. Yeah, let me see. Good play. Hana versus Wes. Let's see what we got. Okay. So we've got Snoopy versus Joner that is currently in progress. I believe that match is already happening. But we will be able to see winners finals very shortly. Between Hana, who's just earned his way up there, and the winner of that set. All right. So, chat, I've got an important question for y'all. Who do you think should? First question is should, and second question is will be the representative from ARMS that gets put into the game next. I want to hear what you guys have to say, but then I'll share my thoughts. We'll see if they align, if we're in sync, if we're on the same wavelength right now. It's got to be Springman. It's got to be. That I do, to an extent, agree with. I think that my personal opinion is that it is going to be Springman or Ribbon Girl, or possibly they're two skins to the same character. Those are my thoughts. It's going to be those two characters because they're the mascot, they're the flagship character. They're like your Byleth, they're like your Robin, the main characters. I am of the strong opinion that that's boring, but I don't know. I think they have a little bit more personality than the silent Fire Emblem protagonist type, They're not just tactician. Ribbon Girl's got a little bit of that cheerleader spunk to her. Springman is there. That is an interesting theory as well, Kendall. I'm thinking that it's largely possible we get a Bowser Jr. style character where you've got multiple characters, but the same moveset, same hitboxes. It's just basically a reskin. They did a similar thing with Byleth where, the yellow male skin is Claude. The red female skin is Edelgard, So it could be that kind of thing where you just get, the 8 most popular. Now, there are more than 8 characters in ARMS. And so now the question is which 8? Springman, Ribbon Girl, probably safe bets. Min probably safe, being the crowd favorite. Now, who else we got? Who else you think is going to be in there? Yeah. Well, Simp Daddy Coon living up to his name for sure. I mean, we can't say that he didn't warn us. So let's see. We've our chat roster. We've got Twintel in there. Kendall agreeing. Then, I'm thinking our mummy friend. He might have the Ridley problem. He might be too big. In case those of you are too young to be getting my millennial humor here. The story why Ridley wasn't put in Smash earlier was that he was too big a character model. That was the excuse. Ninjara would be... I want Ninjara as a separate character because that teleport mechanic is too cool to just not put in a Smash game. I'd love for him to be there, but man, I want him as his own character if that's what's going to happen. Can we storm the Albatross from Sonic Racer in Smash? I haven't played that game. Is that Albatross the same as like Egg Albatross from Sonic Heroes for that boss, the airship? Is that what we're talking about? Toe Jam and Earl. All right, Boomer. Don't laugh. I'm serious. If it's the same thing that I'm thinking of, then honestly, Sonic bosses are kind of underexplored here because there is a pretty, I think, unique boss design to them that would lend itself to an interesting stage or something. That is an ageist slur, and I won't stand for it. Okay, boomer. It's okay. I am myself a boomer. I'm a grandfather. Okay, I'm an old man in gamer world. Like, I'm a melee player. That's how boomer I am. Okay, let's see. We have word that we might, potentially, possibly, be seeing E-Man versus Acapal. I'm assuming that's a pun on acapella, which is very cool, and I am 100% here for. I definitely just figured it out. We will have winners finals for you. Worry not, that is not being played off stream. But we are going to be seeing our boys down in losers round 2 on this fine day. It's going to be E-Man and Acapal. All right, Hana's in here. I mean, Hana can definitely hang out until the winner's final set. Ain't no problem with that. Now he knows he's in the right place. Hi there. Let's see. We meet again. Got him. I'm back. So they might already be playing, I'm told. All right, well, in that case, we just get to see winners finals up next. Okay. So we are transitioning it over to the stream now. They have played game 1. E-Man is up 1-0. But we will be able to catch that. The rest of that action, however long it might be. I want Tifa Lockhart. That's not an ARMS character. There's E-Man. And there is... Oh, so Acapal is Andrew. One hopes. Just going to confirm that real quick. Yes, it is I. Thank you for confirming. All right. And let's see who they're playing. Acapal. Or it's just Capal? It's not Acapal? Like acapella? I thought I had a thing figured out. Oh, we got a Bowser. Where are my Bowser fans in the chat? I know we had them. I know we saw them. You boys up here doing it. We've seen all the Koopa kids, but here's Daddy. I'm never saying that again, don't worry. All right, so E-Man starting off pretty strong on this Incineroar. Got a lot of percent out. But, I mean, Bowser hits you once and boom. It's about 25% each hit. So just like that, you know, you lose neutral 3 times and all of a sudden you're at KO percent. Did someone summon me? Not quite. Ooh. Yep, my bad. Studio mode gets me sometimes. Here, let's get rid of that. All right. So we got Andrew with the stock lead at this point. He's pulled himself ahead. Kapal. Bowser, 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 Bowser. There we go, Bowser, Bowser. I knew we would have our Bowsers in the chat. E-Man was sitting at power percent there for a second. We'll see if that has charged his meter at all. If there's a, you know, an IRL meter. Big smash attack going to do it right there. Nothing Bowser's going to be able to do at that recovery angle to avoid getting hit. Probably should have tried to go a little bit lower than that. Ooh! E-Man honestly lucky that he got shield broken, or shield poked rather. Because if he'd gotten shield broken, that would have been the stock, and he would be in a very different position right now. Kapal with the recovery error. I think showing that, you know, he really could be in the lead here. Because if not for that, he definitely had the advantage. Oh no, E-Man with another... It's a second recovery mistake, just, you know, feeding it right back to Kapal. One good turn deserves another, I suppose. We'll consider it a homie stock, right? Odd trade there. Looked like the command grab hit until it didn't. That brings us fairly even. E-Man with the advantage. Oh no! And Andrew, thinking he was going to land on stage, throws out a back air and just falls. So that's going to be it. E-Man taking the set 2-0. All right. Here we go. We're going to have winners finals up next. It's Snoopy versus Hana. We've seen them both already. We've seen them both pretty strong. They know their characters. They know what they're doing. Let's see who knows what they're doing better. Got Hana in the lobby. He's going to be ready to go for sure. This is not losers round 2 though. This is going to be winners finals. Joner versus Hana? Ooh, okay, so there was an error on the report. So Joner is actually the one who we will be seeing in winners finals. Whoopsie daisies. All right. Well. They'll be here soon, I'm sure. Meantime, I'll come and hang out. Okay, so let's take a look at the bracket so far. See if I can... If I've got this set up so I can do this. I might actually not. Alright, looks like we're about to get started here, so let's bring it back. Let's see what characters these guys have decided to bring to us. Lost audio. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Did we get audio back? Okay, that's what it was. I know what happened. So I shall fix that next time. Alright, here we go. Oh, we've got a taunt to start out with from Joner. Joner trying to play to the high ground, trying not to get caught on the ground against Luigi's grab. It's a nice forward tilt, reads the roll with a down smash, and gets the pickup with a dash attack. Some big damage coming out early from Joner. Many, many punches. There's the Falcon kick, knowing that it's going to have priority in that situation. Ooh, this is a big follow-up from Luigi here. Okay, good DI out of Joner to get out of that faster. Only takes about 40% for it, which is a lot better than it could have been. Taking advantage of Luigi's poor air mobility. Oh, goes for the hard Falcon kick, and he doesn't have a jump. He's forced to up B, but unfortunately, Hana throwing out that edge guard a little bit too early. Joner able to get back and capitalize by taking the stock. There's the grab it. Ooh, that almost KO'd. Not quite. Insanely close. Let's see if Hana can bring this back at this point. Hasn't taken any damage yet, and there's a good dash attack. Gets him right off the stage. 2%. Could be worse. Couldn't be much better, though. Tries to grab him, and again, gets Falcon kicked. Joner liking the priority he gets from that move, it seems. Some good follow-ups there, and I mean, Luigi able to air dodge through some of them, but he still got hit by a little bit of it. Unfortunately, makes a big recovery error there, and all of a sudden loses the lead to it. Hana, ooh, trying to end it early. Doesn't quite get him, but does a little bit more percent, and that's going to start stacking up pretty soon here. Joner trying to land these big aerials now to finish it off. Oh no, he goes off a little bit too early. Oh, Hana probably could have capitalized on that to take the stock, but even so, Hana's still in a pretty commanding lead now. I thought he was going to go for the up B. I thought he had that hard of a read on him. Hana had so much stage control there, able to just run all the way back and still be fine. Air dodges through a back air. Oh, but he gets grabbed by the up B. Not quite going to KO yet. And at this point, man, Joner really needs the stock. Goes all the way off stage for it, and I don't blame him. Like, at this point, everything he does is a risk. He might as well take the big ones. Goes for a back air. No connection there. Lands on the stage, and that eats his input, but he gets the dash attack. So there's still hope here for Joner. Trades with the dash attack, that's going to be fine. Not going to do a ton of damage, not going to do a ton of knockback. Ooh, but that might do it. Not quite. Able to land on stage. Good recovery from Joner. Oh, but he gets grabbed again, and that one will do it. Hana able to take it with that back air. Now, this is going to be a best of 5, so that one game lead doesn't matter quite as much, but you always want to be the one with the game lead, and that's the position Hana finds himself in this time. Okay. Looking like Hana opting to stay the Luigi. Hasn't dropped out of the ring. Oh, no, there's the drop out of the ring. So we'll see what happens here. Welcome, says Joner. I play for keeps. Totally normal things that everybody says and that are very useful to have in the Smash messages. All right, here we go. Joner sticking with the Captain Falcon, sticking to his main, sticking to his guns. I think he very clearly could have had that. It was a major recovery error that cost him an entire stock, and he did get Hana the last stock. So, you know, simple math to figure out. He could have made it. Could have made it happen. Hana with a pretty big follow-up to start this match off with. Joner able to get in there with a back air, but gets grabbed again. We'll see if there's any further follow-up at this point. Follow-ups definitely, you know, become more difficult as the character has higher percent, because in order to combo someone, you don't want to knock them very far away, and damage makes them get knocked further away. So, you know, an experienced Luigi player will know their percentages such that if the character is at 0%, I'm able to combo this into this. If he's at 60%, I'm able to combo this into this, and they'll know a flowchart of what to do. Hana able to clean it up with a forward smash, gets a little bit more percent on him, so this is still pretty even, especially if Joner comes out swinging that hard, gets him with the knee. Evens things up. All right, neutral, 2 stocks apiece, 0%. Hana opens up with the tornado. Able to combo into some aerials. Joner wisely jumping out of there. Wants nothing to do with that. Punch, 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 punch. Ooh. Joner has stage position. Oh my god, he went for the Falcon Punch. He really tried to do it to him. It almost worked too. It almost went through the grab. Shields the tornado. Oh, but gets hit with a misfire. Great RNG from Hana there. RNG's is smiling upon him. And now Joner on loser's bracket stock. Now you're not hurting too bad if you lose out of winners finals. You're still guaranteed 3rd place. And if you make it back into grands, you know, you get the rematch. But still, you much prefer to win the tournament from winner's side. And Joner able to get the recovery angle there that he needed to get the stage spike. Ooh, that was scary. Hana definitely read his double jump there, but just wasn't able to maneuver his character to cover it. Ooh. And there it is. Hana takes it. Oh, I was mistaken. That was only 2-0. This is best of 5. We're not done yet. We still got at least another game. All right. Let's see what's going on here. So, oh, they're both dropping out. This is a position in which, as the player who's in the lead, you might be incentivized to possibly choose a character that you want to experiment with. Nope, looks like they're just going right back into it. This is an opportunity to, you know, play against an opponent who's trying their best while still being fairly safe, because you still have a couple games that you can lose before you're out. All right. Got a couple messages, a couple taunts coming out maybe from our competitors here, and then they're into it. Joner gets in there with the jab combo. Nice little neutral air, but not a ton of damage done yet. Oh, that might be it. Oh, you can tornado through that. That is such high priority. Ooh. Goes for the hard read on the down smash, and unfortunately that does not anti-air very well. Joner gets in with a falcon kick. Goes off stage. Whew, gets the dash attack out just before Luigi's side B came out. Which almost certainly would have out-prioritized it. Luigi sitting underneath a platform and grabbing. Very safe, honestly, play from him. Because there's no way to jump over the grab and hit him with an aerial with the platform right above. Or at the very least, it's a lot more technically difficult. Great stall and fall with the falcon kick there. Able to use the timing to get around the move. No KO yet, though. They're both very weak, both with rage. That, oh no, no follow-up from Joner. It seemed like a home run. And able to follow it up with the up tilt, though. Takes the stock. So far, so good. They're game mechanics, okay, Jarek? I'm not making these words up. Ooh, tries to get him with the up B out of his shield. And Hana doesn't think he's going to land on the platform, so Joner's able to get up, get a little bit more percent. This is some good extra credit. Joner looking pretty good in this game right now. Finally gets carried off the top with the tornado. Oh no, he jumps into a grab. Able to back air out. Not a ton of percent that he got for that, honestly. Oh, he's got to be careful about those double jumps, though. Those are spooking me. Almost catches him with the up tilt. Hana able to reverse the position. Nice little jab combo, a little bit of percent. Still holding on to this lead. Again, not a huge one, especially playing against a character with the punish game of Luigi, but every little bit counts. Opting to play it safe, not trying to run into anything. And a big forward smash able to punish that laggy option. Joner looking pretty good on this game 3 here. Able to tornado in, but Joner once again using the superior aerial mobility to get around Luigi's options. Jumps up over it, able to forward tilt his way away from that forward smash. Seems like Hana's trying to commit a little bit too often here, every now and again, to laggy options, especially on hard reads. And a lot of the time, Joner is able to just get his feet on the ground and throw out something that's faster, or something that beats it. Whew, like there, that was an option that, you know, would have been really scary for him to run at, but Joner knows his timings. He knows he can just go out and get that dash attack before the move properly launches. And so now at this point, he's a full stock ahead. Luigi's going to need to find this hit. No grab yet. Joner spacing well around it. Hana gets the grab. Back throw. Not quite going to KO. We've seen that KO before. We know it's pretty strong, but it's probably going to need to tack on a little bit more before it'll actually work. No tech! Oh, no. Joner taking it with a 2-stock. Just played really clean that round. No recovery mistakes. Nothing silly. DIing out of combos. And also able to clash with a lot of the options that Hana was going for in neutral. Both dropping out of there. All right, so it's going to be Wes and Vinny that we're going to be seeing up next. They are a losers quarters match. So that's why we've got Wes sitting here in our spectator stands. Speaking of spectators, if you want to see more of these tournaments, it's not just Wisconsin River Falls we run stuff for. We run stuff for colleges all around the country. Lots of players just like you might pick up some new tricks. Also get to scope out the competition. We might be having an intercollegiate event at some point in the future. So if you want to see that and more content for more games that you love, why not drop us a follow? Any little thing you can do for the channel helps. I see some Twitch primers in the chat too. We are not above shilling for the Twitch primers. I believe they've chosen a banned stage in our stage list here, which might be why they're SDing here. So we'll just confirm that that was the case, but I think that is it. All right. So let's see what they're actually doing. Appreciate the follow, El Pollo Loco. Excellent tag, by the way. I'm a big fan of that one. Pollo! Pollo! It's the most adorable sound on the entire internet. Alright, away we go. What could potentially be the deciding game, or could extend it to a game 5. Let's see how it goes. Starting off Hana with stage position here. We've got a triplat stage here. Got Melee Yoshi's story. Whew. One of the larger stages, oddly enough, going from Melee where it was one of the smallest. And now looks like Joner kind of benefiting from the extra space to run around. It might be that this benefits Luigi's punish game to have all of these platforms. Luigi's vertical mobility in the air isn't bad, and so maybe he's able to follow up on the platforms a little better, but my gut tells me that the bigger stage benefits the faster character, which is definitely Captain Falcon. What it can also do, though, is impact survivability. Oh my goodness, he just shielded that and upbeat it out of shield. You'll love to see the super jump punch, and that was a big one. Hana off to the early lead. Oh, gets stopped in a weird fashion by the Clank with the grab hitbox. It's a powerful back air, not quite going to KO yet. It could be that maybe Hana likes his recovery better than he likes Falcon's, and so the bigger stage is giving him more chances to get back to the level. Oh no, Joner. He went out there and he got the side B to stop and got the stock, but man, at what cost? And this is a big follow-up, and oh, he misses the nair, it looked like. So, Joner gets off scot-free on that one. Gets up-tilted again, though. Nice parry. Parry into forward tilt. Air dodges straight into a grab and gets tornadoed. This is a lot of damage that he's got to come back from now. Gets grabbed again. Oh, he went for the super jump punch. He tried to end it all right there. He's trying to end up on our highlight reel, which we have, by the way, at youtube.com/bravest-esports. But going back to the match, got an up B stage spike from Joner. 0 to 100. I mean, we've seen bigger comebacks, for sure. This is doable. It's just hard. Needs to not get clipped by something that's going to combo into a KO follow-up. Oh, no. Gets thrown back off stage. It's not the back throw. It's not the strong one. Oh, man. And Hana not able to get a hitbox out. It gets auto-canceled on the ground. And Joner, second chance at life here, maybe. He gets Hana popped up into the air. Forward tilt to the other side of the stage. Down tilt. 77% now. That's not quite KO percent, but man, is it close. Just another couple moves. And that honestly might do it. Joner not quite going to KO off the back end of that. Oh no, he drops shield too early. He just gets clipped by the side B on the way back. And right when we thought a comeback might be happening, Hana takes it 3-1. Okay, well, that brings us to Wes versus Vinny. We've got Wes in here already. That's awesome. We're waiting on Vinny. Yeah, I agree, E-Man. You hate to see it go down that way. All right, good. Vinny is on his way. Should have him in here any second. All right. So we've seen a number of characters out of Vinny here. See who he ends up going with. Generally, it seems to be mostly zoners. All right, so we've got the Ness and we've got the Iggy coming out on Wes's side. So let's see how this goes. This is not winners finals anymore. We are in losers quarters currently. All right, starting off with the nice little double forward air into PK Fire. Vinny just like, I want you on the left side of the stage now. That's that option you're staring in the face, says the opponent to Ness. That fair out of shield, going to come out very fast. Going to have pretty decent disjoint to it. Covers a lot of approach options. Pretty much dead even so far. They've really been trading hits. Got a Mecha Troopa set up. Ness tries to interfere with the Psy Magnet. Doesn't really go his way. Gets a grab. Forward throw. Definitely not going to KO throw at this point. He tries to dodge it by hitting himself and bouncing up, but Wes is ready on the way down. The back throw will probably do it here. Yep. So that's first stock to Vinny. Still pretty close. Definitely can be comeback territory. Oh, big up B explosion hitbox there. Great edge guard from Wes. Now Vinny's seen that tech, so we'll see if he starts responding to it. See if he starts adapting his recovery. Shield's a little bit too much there, and Wes able to capitalize. Gets the drill, the down air, gets the dash attack. Gets the explosion hitbox. Ooh, almost catches him again. Vinny able to air dodge away from that one, though. Got some good PK fire to offset the projectiles coming out of Iggy here. Ziggy's relying a lot on that side B, and a nice projectile attack that'll stop you, like the PK Fire, can be just what the doctor ordered for beating it. But Wes able to get it in over the top of the PK Fire, as I say that. Seeing a lot of counterplay coming out here. Got the cannonball, and we've got some crazy driving that somehow avoids hitting Ness. And back throw. And there's the forward air off the side, and that will do it. Strong edge guarding tool. It's a nice little disjoint on there, so... Oh, no. Wait, was that... You hate to see it. Man. Sometimes I feel like we've lost more stocks to recovery errors than we have to stocks being taken in this tournament so far. Really hurts. There's E-Man getting ready for the losers semis set that's going to be next. Wes might be in the process of changing character here. Be an interesting decision to make, considering that he won as his Iggy previously. Probably in the process of doing stage bans and whatnot. Vinny does have the win. I'm not sure why that side of the scoreboard updated. That should be correct, right? Yeah, there we go. My fault. Thanks for catching that, El Pollo Loco. Ah, yes, El Pollo Loco is Vinny. I knew it was someone from the tournament. I couldn't remember who. Discord tags are different from the in-game tags. Still waiting on stages or characters. What is Jarek saying? Koli? I can't even... Are those a bunch of I's in a row? Gotcha. No worries, Vinny. You know, just get it taken care of. Ricola. Well, yeah, if you had spelled it right, then I would have known. But you said Ricoli. That's not a product. Here we go. We got Vinny with a nice little forward air string. I always thought he was going to go for the dunk. Thought he was going to go for the down air. And then, oh, early recovery error from West there. All right. Vinny with a nice little follow-up there. Vinny. West with a nice little follow-up there. I'm looking at his name, and so that's the name I'm saying. Gets in with a forward air, gets in with the explosion hitbox, and that's the stock. Nice job coming back from that, Wes. It's a down throw. And another follow-up. Oh my goodness, Wes just got lit on fire by that mistake. Brings it all the way back. Now in the lead. Putting the Mecha Troopers out. Yeah, I don't think you can Psy-Magnet even the explosion on that. The explosions in this game are usually percussive rather than energy-based. Like what the Psy-Magnet can absorb. And there's the back air. So, strong second stock coming out of Wes. Brings it all the way back. Takes the stock lead. Let's see if he can get some extra credit and cement it even further. Back throw, not in back throw range apparently. Vinny decides not to go for it. Oh, starts jabbing the wrong direction, and Vinny able to get his back throw there. And that will do it. Probably could have DI'd slightly better on that, but I'm still not sure it would have made a difference. All right, so here it is. Vinny taking the lead back a little bit here. Let's see what Wes can throw together here. He's doing a great job earlier of landing that side B, the clown car, into up air follow-ups. But he hasn't been landing the attack as much, the starter for that. So he hasn't been getting the really meaty stuff yet. But he's been doing a better job of shielding as that approaches him. Oof. Big hit. Knocks Vinny off stage. Let's see if Wes can capitalize. Big explosion. Oh! Wait, he still did it! He still did it! He caught him with an aerial right at the last second before he hit the ground. I didn't think he had a chance to get that hitbox out. And Wes is on the board. Now, this is losers' quarters still, so we have not dropped into a best-of-5 set here. This game is going to decide it all. See if they're opting to switch, see if they're opting to do anything differently. Both dropping out, but we'll see what they come in with. Because last time they dropped out as well and didn't end up changing their characters. Okay. Yep, same matchup. And they've both shown they can do it once, so let's see who does it the second time. We're on Battlefield. So this is going to give Ness a few more options to deal with the horizontal approaches we've been seeing from Wes. Wes has shown he likes to approach with that clown car. So Vinny liking his ability to jump up and land on the platform to have a few more options while in the air. Especially since his double jump is as slow as it is. It's the big explosion hitbox. There's a Mecha Troopa. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Up smash will carry Wes up into the air. He's able to come down with a down air and almost gets the explosion a little bit early on it. Nice down air. Gives himself stage position again. Gains the ability to retreat away. Let's do a PK fire though. Vinny taking all of his space. Can he hit him with this up B? No, he can't, and he gets hit with an aerial on the way up. Vinny just barely surviving that counterattack. Oh, he got Psy-magneted. Oh no, Vinny gets the wrong angle and bounces his head off the wall. So Wes taking the early lead here. Mecha Troopa gonna interrupt that grab and give a little bit more damage for Vinny. But Vinny able to trade with that aerial and finish off the stock. Definitely a worthwhile trade in his favor there. Gets him on even stocks. If you're on the same stock as your opponent, anything can happen. Tries to follow up the tech chase with the side B there. Wes able to roll away and get out of that. Ooh, just spot dodges into an immediate forward smash. Insane that he had such a strong follow-up planned on such short notice. Forward air's coming out from Wes, doing some pretty good work with him. Oh, but he puts himself off stage and almost gets batted away. There's the Nair. Got a cannonball coming through. Really tense right now. They're both at very high percent. Next opening could decide everything here. Ooh, there's an explosion. He's still living. Oh, this back throw is going to do it. Okay. Vinny with the ridiculously high percent, but the stock lead, technically. But man, it's just one hit. It's all Wes needs. Pops him up into the air. Goes up really, really early there, and the state where he's falling without the clown car is very vulnerable, so Vinny able to tack on a little bit more percent for that. Still more damage, tons of damage. Vinny almost gets it there. Can Wes recover from this? Looks like he gets back to ledge. Oh, but that grab is definitely going to seal it. Vinny taking it one step further in the bracket, moving on to losers semis. extremely close set, though. Definitely GG's going out to Wes right now. So that brings us to losers semis. We're one step away from the best of 5 rounds. This is our last best of 3 for the tournament. E-Man versus Vinny. So E-Man, get your token into that waiting area. Let's play some video games. Or into the ring now, I guess. Okay, here we go. Vinny and E-Man. Oops, there it is. The last we saw E-Man, we had an Incineroar, but now he's got a Wolf. All right, let's see where this goes. He's got the green Wolf.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go. Dead even so far. Vinny with a really good follow-up to start things off. Shield grab, gets blastered. E-Man just throwing out a forward smash, and Vinny's like, I think I'm far enough away from that to not get hit, right? Alright, there's the side B. Vinny trying to hold his ground, but getting a little bit of extra credit tacked on. Also, for those of you who were out at or before Losers Round 3, we have an amateur bracket that is now starting. It's just another double elimination bracket to give you guys a chance to get some more games in. So check announcements and have your head on a swivel for that. We tend to do DQs pretty aggressively for those because, you know, sometimes people leave not remembering that there was one. So make sure that you are being snappy about getting in there and getting your matches played. E-Man pulling ahead to a full stock lead at this point. Looking really strong on the Wolf right now, showing he definitely has earned his way up to this opponent. Here's the down throw. Trying to go for a little bit more off it, and no dice. Good defensive play from E-Man. E-Man getting a lot of extra credit, 50% already, and still not in KO percent. Great DI to get out of these PK fires. You can see he's actually moving to the right out of them. And that's giving him the space that he needs to roll away from Ness's grab follow-ups. Nice forward tilt. Almost snipes him with the blaster. That probably would have done it. Ooh. Not able to get away from that one. Gets thrown off the stage. See if Ness can... Oh! It was a little bit too close to the level of the up smash, not covering everything. Now he's forced to recover himself. Gets a nice ledge hop forward air. Able to retain some stage control now. Oh, that's scary. You can't get hit with a grab like that. Much higher percent. And the Nair will do it. Vinny clutches it back. Takes game 1. All right, here we go. Getting ready for game 2. Man, I wonder who they paid to write those. All those messages that you have the option to have. Some of them are really, really silly. Okay, they're back in the ring. And away they go. Same characters, same everything. E-Man has to feel like, man, he got that last game stolen from him because that was a pretty commanding lead that he had at the beginning. It's a full 2-stock to 1 comeback. All right, away they go. Town and City. Bigger stage, more room for Wolf to maneuver around those projectiles probably. He does have his blaster, but it is a slower option than Ness's, say, PK Fire, and so the greater space will probably benefit him more than it will benefit Ness in getting away. Ooh. Throwing out the shine, the reflector, a little bit early some of these times. Definitely preemptive and definitely expecting a projectile, but it looks like Vinny has been reacting to those pretty well so far. Ooh, there's that up smash edge guard we talked about earlier. Clips him clips him once, and E-Man not able to recover. It's a tough reaction, especially with online lag, to realize, wait, I didn't land on stage. I need to do something right now. Gets the dash attack, and that'll finish off the stock. E-Man brings it dead even. With stage position to boot. Oh, gets clipped to the forward air, though. That'll combo into a little bit of damage. Able to break it up a little bit. Goes in, gets the forward tilt, gets the blaster shot. Nice dash attack. Okay, a little bit of damage coming in here. A lot of his approaches are kind of getting stuffed. There's a grab. See what he can follow that up with. Not much. It's like forward throw either might not be the option, or the Wolf just might not have the grab follow-ups. In a pretty good spot right now, though. As I say that, he gets hit, but he's able to get Vinny up to KO percent. That's not going to KO yet, but it's going to be close, and also that up B is going to be a menace on the edge guard. Not able to punish on the way down either. That could have been an easy stock. Gets the forward tilt. E-Man in the lead going into last stock. Now this is the position he was in previously with even more of a percentage lead, and Vinny brought it back. And as we say that, Vinny taking it right back to 0-0 last stock for this game 2. Ooh. Nice spot dodge from E-Man. Oh, feeds Ness a little bit of damage back. A little bit of health, if you want to call it that. Committing to a lot of smash attacks, and they're not getting punished that hard, but they're also not giving him the openings he's looking for. Pretty even on percent right now. Goes for another smash attack. Great dash attack, gets Ness off stage. Ness has to recover, and he just doesn't throw out the up B. He must have thought he had a double jump or something, but E-Man will take it. We take those, as they say. All right, that brings us to a Game 3 situation in loser semis here. Been very close matches between these two players. And everybody just scatters. Vinny's in, E-Man's in. All right. I didn't get a chance to be silly, but we're going into it. Okay, so we're going to Yoshi's Story. Looks like E-Man took a second there. Might not have, I don't know, realized the game had happened or something, but looks like Vinny was able to take some advantage of that slight hesitation at the beginning. Going for a down smash that didn't really cover any of the options that Vinny had coming up from there. Now he's taken up to 139%. Fortunately able to use his priority to get through that, but Ness able to just dash back, get that grab, and finish the stock right away. So E-Man going to start this game from a deficit. Some good zoning right here. Charges the forward smash, and man, Vinny knew more than I did. He knew that he had the range to be away from that, but I probably wouldn't have tried to challenge it. I was scared. Gets in with a dash attack, trying to get the juggle going. Some really nice edge cancel play here. Keep himself safe from the follow-up attacks. And Vinny's stretched this out to a full stock lead at this point. E-Man trying to clean it up, not quite getting it with that hit. Let's see if he can get a smash attack. Nope, that smash attack has not been covering it. Finally gets a down smash, and then taunts. Wow. Feeling confident. Let's see if we see taunt to get bodied. It's a true combo, as you know. Just see if Vinny's able to follow up with it. His execution is on point. And every time E-Man's been coming in, he's been swinging wildly at Vinny. Finally goes for a grab instead, a little bit more conservative, and is able to get stage position back for it. And honestly, the trade is going fully in E-Man's favor at this point. If he's not getting KO'd, then, man, the damage doesn't matter. He's a hair away from getting KO'd. A fur away? A piece of fur? I don't know. Something like that. Nice dash attack there. And again, oh! Gets the dunk to equalize. I do mean equalize. He's basically at one stock right now. It's really just a single hit. But, man, look at all the work he's doing right now. He's already got 31%. Gets out of that. Follow-up. Again, no follow-up. All right, Vinny finally able to clean it up. Oh no, if he had pressed a button there, he would have just gone off the bottom. Tries to forward smash out of the double forward air. That's definitely too slow to be working there. Gets him with the forward tilt. Goes for another forward smash again. He's going for these reads, and they're working out so few times against Vinny. He's got them figured out, basically. Whew. Gets in with a nair. Nice down tilt. I like the blaster. Oh, no, but that gives Ness some HP back. He's got to use the blaster sparingly, but he's using it smartly. He's using it before Ness has the chance to get the Psy Magnet active. And maybe he could start mixing in an empty... Is that going to do it? The forward smash finally pays off, and E-Man actually able to take it, making the comeback all the way through and winning loser semis over Vinny. Intense and very clutch of E-Man to make it back from that situation. So that's going to put him in the losers finals set versus Joner. Some excellent matches we've been seeing so far. All right, Joner's in there. E-Man gonna be up there soon. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us on this weekend evening. Just riding out the pandemic by playing some video games, and it's not a bad way to do it, not gonna lie. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to leave us a follow, or also follow the main channel, because we tend to put most of our content up there. It's only if there's a conflict that we move on to the other channels. But absolutely drop us a follow there as well if you want more of this kind of content. We also do some shows. I like to play Splatoon with people on Tuesdays. And we do Smash Ultimate on Wednesdays, open to viewers if you want to come and join us there. We'd love to have you. It's been some good matches here, some good examples of how to play the character. Make for some great learning opportunities for the folks at home. Ooh, we've got a little Mac? Did I see a Mac? We got a Mac. Okay, E-Man. Trying to punch him. Trying to hit him with his fists. See if that pays off for him. So Little Mac, of course, known for being arguably one of the weakest characters in the game on account of his weak recovery. We've seen today what a weak recovery can do to a character. Cloud, an otherwise very strong unit. Seen a lot of issues with Bowser Jr. recoveries. If the recovery's short, then you only have so much longevity as a character. But one of the interesting things about Little Mac is, on stage, his ground game is pretty strong. Some extremely strong ground movement, lots of hyper armor on his attacks. He can do that. Big ol' KO punch straight to the jawline, the very chiseled, beautiful jawline of Captain Falcon. Yeah, that meter, you gotta be careful when Little Mac has got it. You don't even want to shield it, because it'll break that shield. But Little Mac only gets one swing with it. Hit you or not hit you. It's kind of like a Samus charge shot on steroids. There's that recovery coming into play there, Another character easily recovers from that situation, probably gets back, maybe gets some extra credit, but Little Mac, he wasn't built for jumping. He's only built for punching. Nice little counter there from E-Man, able to keep the juggle going a little bit longer, get some extra percent. Tries to charge a smash attack, and not going to KO there, but the down smash goes for a 2-frame, doesn't get it. Nice little back air to get in there from Captain Falcon, but Joner has not been showing that he's been able to get follow-ups off of his stray hits. He really has not landed any combos so far. And E-Man able to make the Little Mac stray hit playstyle work for him, just chunking him down like a heavy, like a Ganondorf or a Bowser. Big trade there. Tons of hit lag on the end of that one. I don't see the rationale behind the Falcon kick there. I guess maybe he thought he was going to jump at him, but Little Mac is super weak in the air. He's going to want to stay grounded as much as possible. And that'll do it. E-Man with the 2-stock. Making Little Mac look like a good character. So let's see if Joner can find his rhythm on this next one. Being losers finals, this is a best of 5 set, so he does have plenty of time to make it back. Okay, so let's see what they have in mind. Little Mac might have been a one-off counter pick. Might be going back to maybe the Wolf or Incineroar, another character we've seen so far. We've seen a lot of characters out of E-Man so far. Joner's back in there. E-Man's back in there. And two character swaps, actually. Now we've got the Bowser Jr. coming out of Joner. The Wendy, we saw her earlier. And now we've got E-Man's Incineroar. This green, sickly-looking cat. Away we go. Okay, here we go. This is a setup. Okay. Wendy unable to finish that off. And, ooh, that recovery put her in a really vulnerable spot. Good job using the side B to get the extra horizontal distance that Joner needed. Nice dash attack. Just sharking underneath him. Knowing that Incineroar doesn't have the best aerial mobility. And especially doesn't have the best recovery. So putting him in an edge guard position, definitely a good strategy. Knows that if Incineroar is forced to up B, that angle is really brutal. Sends him almost straight down. However, E-Man able to use that to his advantage. Goes straight through the platform down there by holding down on his way, and is actually able to hit Joner for the stock. We see it there again, the same tech. Great little lariat there. One of Incineroar's signature tools is this command grab, the side B, where he throws you against the... Ooh, throws you against the rails there. Got Simp Daddy Coon making his statement for best girl. Strong words. Strong words from a simp. And there it is. E-Man taking the stock, so he's been in the lead pretty much this entire time here. Ooh, and that's dangerous. Incineroar's revenge charge powers up an attack to the point where something like that back air or back throw we just saw can KO a lot of characters at very, very early percents. Joner able to get up and whack him with the wand. Trying to go in with the saw blades, gets the back air. Still no KO yet. Ooh, and accidentally blows himself up with the Mecha Koopa there. So, Joner, big percentage deficit right now. Able to break the grab. Gets back aired. Good bait there. Gets E-Man to commit. I keep trying to say E-Sam. Gets E-Man to commit to a strong attack that he's able to get over. Nice nair, nice back air. Ooh, this is looking a little bit spooky for E-Man. He doesn't want to take too much more percent here, or else he's in danger of losing off of another neutral exchange. Really strong showing from Joner right now. Is he pulling this back? Gets the jab combo. 91%, 92. That's big damage. And one little follow-up. Oh, no, but this will surely do it. And it will. E-Man able to clutch it out. It looked a little hairy there at the last second. Why do I keep saying that when they're playing animal characters? But able to hold on for the 2-0 lead in the set. So that brings us to 3 set points in a row for E-Man. Joner is going to have to do the reverse 3-0 to make it out of this one. When these 4-for-4 combos, man, don't make me hungry. I'm gonna start drooling out here. I know this guy. I don't know which guy, but awesome. Go Joner. There we go. There we go. We got fans. We've actually got fans in the chat. You love to see it. Okay, Joner going back to the Captain Falcon. Meanwhile, we've got E-Man, almost said E-Sam again, sticking to that green Incineroar. All right, Joner, let's see what you got. Gets back aired onto the platform, but able to escape. Oh, no strong knee, so he's not going to have stage position on the way back in. Nice down tilt into, I think that was a raw back air, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe the forward air. Just doing those circle kicks. I love me a circle kick. It's a great move. Great move archetype, really. Tries to go for the Falcon kick there. E-Man just jumps over it. Ooh, and he gets hugged. Great beefy up B there. Let's go Slowpoke. I concur. Slowpoke is 100% worth rooting for. Ooh, very close on the down smash there. Very close on the back throw, too. Doesn't quite KO. I was expecting that was it. Great spacing on shield there from Joner to avoid the shield grab that definitely would have KO'd him. Ooh, almost connects with that down air, but not quite. Gets the back air. Joner up by the slimmest of margins. Goes up to top platform to try and find his way down through the invincibility. Almost gets KO'd by that immediately. Ooh, and E-Man not going to get the KO that way. Oh, but Joner overcommits to try and get the edge guard. E-Man able to catch him on his way back. E-Man. Being a gamer is illegal, Simp Daddy-kun. No gamers allowed. Watching Joner sweat in my living room is too great. That's sick. So you're watching him IRL, freaking out, while you're watching his match being broadcast. Oh, that's funny. E-Man takes the stock and to almost no damage from Joner. Oh, but Joner goes all the way out there. If he had gotten the strong knee, I would have lost it. Whew. Oh no, this is a really dangerous spot for Joner to be in. Okay, E-Man commits a little early, still able to get a lot of damage with that up B, but Joner is in a much better position than he would have been. Oh no! Okay, I thought he didn't recover high enough. He scared me. He scared me. It's the forward tilt, gets the up tilt. Man, he's going so aggressive right now. He's going in so hard. We'll see if that pays off. He's definitely gotten a lot of percent, but still no stock. There's the dash attack. Tries to go for the up B to counteract the counter hit, but unfortunately misses. Oh no, he sits on the ledge too long and the invincibility wears out, so E-Man able to just get a down smash. And E-Man takes it with, as they call it, a close 3-0. All right, well, only one thing left to do. We've got grand finals. It's going to be E-Man versus Hana. Hana's been sitting for a good while, just chilling in the lobby here. So I'm expecting the Luigi. I don't think we've seen another character out of Hana yet, except for, I think, once the Bowser Jr., just to establish dominance, you know, as you do. Question is what E-Man wants to meet that Luigi with. All right, here we go. Yep, meeting him with the Incineroar. Oh, Hana drops out. All right, game 1 of Grand Finals. It is E-Man who's coming from the loser's side. Let's get into it. We're on Pokemon Stadium 2. Hana trying to get in there for one of those grab setups. Not finding it, but now he gets one. Lariat almost does it, doesn't quite finish him off, and he should be able to recover here. Oh no, knocks Incineroar off the level. If he had hit that back air, that would have been a really scary situation with the recovery resources as Incineroar has. I'm not sure Luigi can make that back. Yeah, he can't, so E-Man taking the early lead in game 1. Bear in mind, this is a double elimination bracket, meaning that this Grand Finals set, if it goes to E-Man, it's not over yet. Because Hana has gotten here from winner's side. He has not lost a single set, and it's double elimination. So he has to lose twice before he is eliminated. And if those two losses have to come from the same person, so be it. But E-Man's going to have to do it twice if he wants to take the tournament. Hana able to take him off the top. 52%, nothing too rough for him, but he is definitely at a deficit right now. Now that was a lot of damage, and that puts him in a scarier spot. The up throw off the top, not quite off the top, but he's able to get an aerial. E-Man looking extremely strong right now. He's like, yeah, getting sent to losers, yeah, that was fluky. I'm gonna come back and beat all the people who beat me. Sent him here in the first place. It was Wes. Wes isn't in the tournament anymore. So E-Man is not lost to Hana. And he's looking like he doesn't want to right now. Going all the way out there for the down air. A little bit risky, but he's able to get back safely, so... Oh no! The up B in the wrong direction! Can he make it? I don't think he can. Alright, last stock situation on first game of Grand Finals. Gets the grab. Not gonna do it yet. Luigi able to recover. E-Man still at 0%. Oh, but that's probably gonna be big damage. Luigi able to get a huge follow-up off of this. 44%. Can you get any more? It's another grab. Oh, that gets countered, though. Next grab attack is going to be big. And that'll do it. E-Man taking game 1 of Grand Finals. Looking really strong. Looked like he knew what he was doing there. Alright, looks like E-Man's readied up. Probably sticking to that Incineroar. No reason not to. Worked for him so far. And indeed he is. see what stage they decided to land on here. Going to Battlefield, alright. Starts off with the side B and is able to zone Luigi out a little bit with it. Unable to find his way in by rolling a couple times, now trying to apply some pressure. Gets grabbed. I got top 12, so I am Poggers. You are indeed Poggers. That is not the correct bracket. And I know why it's not the correct bracket. It's because I did that in the wrong place. Okay. Don't worry, folks. We're professionals. We got this. And E-Man able to get the forward smash in there for the first stock. Very high percent at this point. Hana could easily clean it up, but Incineroar on a little on the heavy side, you know? So, we'll see if he's able to put this together into any extra credit. Oh, big miss on the up B, but big miss on the side B from Incineroar in response. Ooh, big damage coming out from there. E-Man's still in it, still kicking, literally. Oops, okay. I will fix this, worry not. Eh. There we go. Now it should work. Okay. Wait, why? Nightbot, work with me here. Hunted down 93% to 0. It's looking about the same as it was in the last game. Able to get a little bit of a follow-up here, but it's not quite the full follow-up. He's not getting, 0 to death territory with it. He's getting maybe, 20%, 40%. That's not going to be enough to overcome this deficit with the number of times he's been winning neutral, how heavy and survivable this Incineroar has been. You might want to see more opportunities to maybe go after the recovery of Incineroar and try and capitalize on that. Okay, that should finally be correct. Apologies for the flubs, for the nightmares on the menu, as Mikey will call them. The noms. E-Man's already got him. Oh, was that KO? Oh my goodness, that KO'd? I felt like there had to be DI that would save him from that, but man, if there was, he didn't find it. So that is game 2. This is looking really strong coming out of E-Man right now. Makes it into grand finals and immediately wins the first 2 games, and they weren't particularly close yet either. So we've been seeing Hana's Luigi the entire way through so far. Does he take a shot with another character? Does he have another character? We haven't seen it yet this tournament. We've got a Joker. All right. Interesting. First we've seen of him, too. Okay. We've got kicks. Ooh, E-Man with the counter there. It's going to give him this revenge boost on this attack here. Tons of damage. Oh my goodness. But that's also powered Joker up for Arsene. And now is when Joker's going to be as aggressive as he will be for the set. It's thrown off stage. That's going to take a good chunk of time off of the Arsene timer. A nice counter too. E-Man just not even caring about the Joker being out. Continuing to apply pressure and just keeping Hana on the back foot so he never gets a chance to put it to use. Strong hit back air from E-Man will absolutely take that stock. Hana looking for answers here. He still has one more set to give it a try, and so it's not a bad idea for him to be experimenting rather, on the potentially final game of set 1. But he's got to figure something out pretty quick, because E-Man has not looked vulnerable in these games so far. Tries to roll away from it, and it goes further than his roll, and so Hana once again finds himself off stage. He has Arsene, tries to go for a cheeky little dunk there, doesn't get it. Rolling all the way across the stage, gets a grab, and is not able to follow up into an Arsene back air because Arsene goes away. He's charged up the revenge a little bit here. I believe it does scale depending on how much damage you've taken. But, oof. Hana right now looking a little bit lost. Able to get himself out of that spot. Trying to put some pressure on, but just ends up shielding right next to Incineroar's loving waiting arms. Incineroar gets the grab, gets the back throw. Not going to KO yet. Goes for a down air that was a little bit too late. It's hard to time that with online lag. It's a pretty long startup move, and so you have to time the startup based on where you think your opponent is going to be. Gets the drop through back air. Hana's able to take one stock. See if he can make the miracle comeback. Nice start so far. Only about 22%, but able to maintain control. He's going to get back thrown. Not going to KO yet, but that's going to be one of the key things he needs to watch out for me, man. Tries to back air in, and Incineroar not even moving, just watching him land right in front. And able to get the sequence going. It lands him game 3. And putting Hana into the loser's bracket. Grand Finals reset. Hana has had 3 games to get some data on what's been happening. Let's see if he's able to use that to put together a different result for set number 2. This has been a close Grand Finals set 1, and I would see Hana coming back from it. But as it stands, those are 3 commanding games to 0. We'll see if he's got anything left in the tank, if he's got some new ideas. Hana taking his time and thinking about it. Probably also in the process of striking stages, of course. Who's he going with? It's back to the Luigi. Back to what got him here. All right, Pokemon Stadium 2. Throwing out that suction cup. Telling E-Man, hey, if you get too close to me, here's what happens to you. You get my Poltergust 5,000. And 9,000, I think it is. Whatever. 9,000 and a half. Oh, wait, it's over 9,000. There's the grab. No follow-up on the grab. He misses it. There's another one. Back throws him off stage. This is spooky. Oh, he respects the upbeat a little bit too much. If he had been staying a little bit closer to E-Man's landing, he might have been able to punish off of that, but it's back off the stage on... Oh, no, he doesn't have the recovery resources. Huna's just done. So Huna was looking strong from the start of that, but gets put in an unfortunate recovery position. There we go. There's that follow-up. Super jump punch off the top. Bad kitty. It's the forward, the dash attack rather. Trying to grab. I guess he's going for the low recovery there, but E-Man clearly even kind of broadcasting that he was going to go high. Sometimes, you know, you try to cover the options, but if covering the option forces you to commit to something that leaves another option open, it might not always be worthwhile to cover that option. We're at pretty even percent right now. Now, of course, E-Man sitting with that really dangerous charge of revenge here. That might KO. Yes, it does. E-Man's been making those land with frightening regularity. Seems like every time he has that revenge, he'll be able to eventually get the move that's going to KO off it. Oh, no! Wow, that's big damage. It's almost 30%. Nice little confirm from the fireball into the grab. No follow-up on the edge guard there. Looks like he's a little bit frightened right now. He's trying to just keep his distance. There's a nice grab, and the back throw almost KOs. Very close. Next one would definitely do it. The dash attack should do it too, and it does. Hana up on to the last stock here. So... better than his previous character attempts did for him. Better than his Joker. Ooh, that's a rough spot for Hana to be in right now. He's going to have his jump here. He doesn't get it stolen from him. But the down air does a little bit more damage, and he's at pretty high percent right now. Tries to two-frame with that down tilt. You might as well throw it out there, you know? And that's going to cover it. Does he have the recovery resources? He doesn't, and Hun is done. So that's 1-0 in set 2 of Grand Finals going to E-Man. Close, but Hana's still not quite finding the answers he needs. Bust out Wendy Dittos. Can you Wendy Ditto? Is that a thing that can end up happening? I could see it being the case because this is an online lobby, and so it lets you choose your colors independently of one another. Do it for the culture. This is our tradition. This is who we are. We are all Wendy. Nope, going back to the same Incineroar, the same Luigi. E-Man, gotta be brimming with confidence at this point. Seeing that the experimenting phase is definitely over. Hana is definitely going all out. And E-Man seems to be taking it at the moment. There's the grab, there's a down throw, there's a follow-up from it, but it gets countered out. So, yes, there's a bit of a percentage deficit here, but the thing is, E-Man does about 30% with the next move that he hits when he's got that revenge. Hana able to dodge it, and wow, he's able to get away from that punish too. All right, a good start from Hana right here. If there were a game where he does it, this would be the start of it. Hana with the clean air dodge through. Trying to go in with the tornado and getting it all shielded. Dash attack gets him off the level. He's trying to go. He's again throwing the suction cup out really, really early. I don't think there's a single option that Incineroar has that suction cup would have covered. I think he might want to go back into the lab and consider whether that should be his automatic response in all of these recovery situations. Gets a nice tornado, pops him up into the air. Still no KO yet, though. Remember, this is Incineroar. He's a little bit on the heavier side, and he's shown no difficulty KOing, given the opportunity. And there is the up B. Luigi didn't even have to move for that one. Just standing exactly in the correct place to get it. Great spacing there from Hana. Gets himself down out of a really tricky situation. Oh, and he's able to punish E-Man thinking he can go in on the grab. The grab whiff doesn't even put him in that much lag. It's a good 48% from Hana there. Sticks himself into the side of the stage, able to pull himself out and get back to the level, but it's not always the best situation to be in. You probably want to be up above the level faster. Forced to use his double jump, but is able to get back on. I'm surprised E-Man not throwing out an attack there to try and clip the double jump. So that would have put Hana in an unrecoverable position. Run off forward air would have done wonders there. I like the Luigi boingy noise. I completely respect that opinion. Luigi is, in fact, quite funny. The down throw. Oh, no tornado. But Hana pulling this up to a full stock lead at this point. Definitely gone there, but I mean, E-Man, 160. Let's see what he can do with it. He does have rage. If he gets this revenge, then it's going to be a little bit spooky. It's another little chunk of damage from E-Man, and he's still not getting tagged yet. That back air will do it, though. Hana putting E-Man on last stock. Oh, he gets the grab, too. That's big damage. And he gets it around the revenge hitbox. Hana's doing everything right now. Oh, he gets him with the stage spike. Very cheeky finisher to that. And Hana, all of a sudden, putting himself on the board, not just with a 1 stock either, with a 2 stock. All right. Is this a momentum swing? Is this a comeback? I know they always say don't call it a comeback. But comeback? Chin scratch. Let's see if Hana's got something that he's put together here. Let's see if I've just commentators cursed him into oblivion. If you can put the previous losses out of your head, if you can look at this and just say, this is a 1-1 set right now, this is dead even, it's a pretty good headspace to be in. And conversely, as E-Man, you do not want to be thinking, man, I just won 4 in a row. What happened there? You want to be thinking, okay, that was just 1. Got to think of it like it's a fluke. See what they can do on Town and City. Luigi gets grabbed to start things off. And again, Hana's just been throwing the moves out there, and it's been up to E-Man whether he can hit the timing on the revenge. This time he does get it, but it gets knocked out of him before he can use it. Here's the back throw. Hana, I'm not sure what he was trying to side B to the right side. Must have been a missed input, right? Or maybe he was trying to get a hard read on a roll in or something. It's a pretty ballsy play, but maybe that was the idea. Oh no, he misses with the up B. We've got a little pose from the Incineroar. Oh no! Recovery mistake. Can he make it back? He can. Whew. Had me worried there for a second. He's able to make it back and get a good chunk of damage too. Ooh, big up B. And Hana, 80%, not too bad a deficit. He's probably feeling pretty good about getting that stock too, especially with the confirm that he got it with. Saving his double jump for a good long time. Making sure he's good and ready to use it. There's the down throw, up air. And the Nair gets revenged. He's able to get in with the dash attack. It looks like he's just kind of allowing the revenge to happen because so far, you know, recently, the last game and a half or so, E-Man hasn't really been getting anything off of that revenge. Ooh, doesn't reach far enough for the recovery there. Might have benefited from side being one more time. So I think he had the height. There's the back throw. Ooh, and an up B out of shield will even things up. Pretty much dead even going into this momentum deciding game, honestly. This is game 3 in a 1-to-1. Oh no, he got the okay, he's back, but man, he did not want that misfire when he got it. Great recovery from it, gets down with the tornado. And an up B out of shield again. Incineroar with a lot of percent all of a sudden. It's not over yet though. E-Man's got him off stage, and he almost gets him off the stage spike. Hana's got to be a little bit rattled after that one. Yeah, it's one of the things you notice after something that rattles you like that is you start not necessarily going for punishes you know you can hit. This is dangerous for Hana. Whew, just barely maneuvers it around that down air. But, yeah, E-Man has the right idea. Knowing... Oh, no! He gets the reverse up B out of the down throw? He had to turn around for that one. That was insane. And Hana takes the set momentum back. Now it is E-Man who is on the back foot, forced to make a 2-game comeback. He's got to get 2 games in a row here. Otherwise, his tournament is going to Hana. See if E-Man decides to change something up going into tournament point. He has shown a number of different characters that he's played so far. And maybe with Hana, maybe catching on to the Incineroar, the confidence in that Incineroar flags and he goes with something else. We'll see. Looks like they're about to get started. It's the same matchup. Okay, here we go. So this one, remember, is E-Man's counter pick. So to whatever extent this stage can help him out here, taking him to a Pokemon level, his home turf. Whatever extent this stage can help him, he's going to have the advantage. Getting grabbed a lot here, trying to counter his way out of it, and it hasn't been working out for him yet. It's a couple of nice hits, though. Not going completely unanswered in damage. There's the down throw. Goes for the up B again, and Luigi landing on his butt, giving E-Man a chance to get a very powerful smash attack off. Not going to get KO'd, but going to get a lot of percent. Why does that move do 30%? That's insane. Going for the drop through the platform there. It looks like E-Man really likes that trick on his Incineroar. We saw it earlier. Not working out here against Hana, but he's still in the edge guard position. Zoning really carefully, trying to stay out of that grab range while still putting out some moves to force Luigi into the corner. Gets him with the Nair, but isn't able to follow up. Ooh, just gets the random attack through on Hana's dropped shield. So, E-Man taking the lead at the beginning here. Looking like he wants this game 5. Ooh, down tilt almost really, really juicy there. Can he get up? No, he can't. So, E-Man down and out. Almost even. Gets a nice little chunk of percent off of this aerial juggle here. Gets grabbed, though. It's going to be big damage from Luigi. Gets the successful counter this time around, and he has the revenge. Let's see if he gets to use it. He really wants his one of his grab attacks or something to connect here. That's going to be the punish, but not a strong one. It's grabbed into up air. You know that at some point here, Hun is going to start looking for that up B. Great patience from E-Man, waiting and reacting instead of trying to throw out a move preemptively. And gets the down air as well. All right. If he can hold on to this, he can bring it to a game 5. And in game 5, no one's safe. That forward air just barely missing from Hana. Gets back thrown. E-Man with some fantastic edge guard positioning here. Ooh, goes in a little bit hard, but doesn't get punished too hard for it. Just loses a little bit of stage position. Hana gets in with a nair into up air, gets a fireball, gives himself a little bit more space. He's trying to get this back throw. He's definitely fiending for it right now. And it looks like E-Man knows, and he's jumping over everything. Hana cleans it up. Hana trying to end it right now. Ooh, but that's revenge on him. If he gets a strong move on that, nope, it gets kicked out of his face. Kicked out of him. Kicked in the face. He has no more revenge. Seems kind of counterintuitive. Wouldn't you want revenge even more if you got hit? I don't know. Okay, E-Man is fine, but this has gotten a lot spookier for him. He's been in the lead the entire game so far, but Hana's starting to bring it back a little bit. It's a weak revenge. Ooh, strong forward air from E-Man there. Does Hana even have the recovery resources? He does. He has to use all of them. Ooh, good air dodge out of the tornado there. Smart rolling from E-Man until he gets hit with that, but it was a weak hitbox, so nothing too dangerous. Oh, E-Man's jumping in. He wants it. Oh, he goes for the grab and it gets broken. Luigi with the tornado. Not going to KO yet, but it puts him in an advantageous position. Oh, no. That was not an advantageous position. Can Luigi make it back? He can. Oh, and he gets the side B. No grab from Incineroar there. He goes for the grab again. They're doing exactly the same thing twice in a row. This is insane. This is so spaghetti right now. They're rolling like crazy. Doing the same moves. Incineroar finally clutches it. Whew. We got another game after that. We're probably sweating right now. Whew. Okay. Let's lower the heart rate a little bit. Let's take some deep breaths. Let's get the tingle out of our fingers. Get the circulation back up into them. Do some big ol' arm circles, you know? Use the centrifugal force to push the blood back into the tips of your fingers where they're needed. Jazz hands, boys. My hands are shaking. Oh no. I love ARM. I'm a fan of my arms too. They let me do a lot of cool things. That's exactly what I was thinking, Jarek. All right, they're taking a little bit of a breather. So quick reminder, there is an amateur bracket ongoing, and following grand finals, we will be able to transition over. There are still going to be matches yet to be played in that bracket. So stick around for that. Tournament's not over yet, but this pro bracket is about to be over following this game right here. I doubt they're going to change it up. We've seen them both be taking games here. Hana's Luigi has definitely been doing the most work for him. E-Man is stuck to Incineroar the entire way through. Just as we suspected. Here's how it'll play out. Game last. Game 5 Grand Finals. And they're putting it all on Lilat to finish off the tournament. Luigi getting in to start with some great damage. Finally gets countered away. They both just kind of tornado there in place, not hitting anybody. It's exciting stuff when that happens. All right. E-Man hitting with the spin. Another tornado in return. Great forward air to get him into that center stage location. He's trying to jump at Luigi, but the thing is, the platforms are making that a lot more difficult for him. This is, after all, Luigi's counter pick here. And we can see it coming into play. The way that E-Man's been trying to jump in at him is completely being interfered with by these platforms. Ooh, and there's a big up B out of shield coming out from Hana. Looks like he made his choice for the stage pretty well. Let's see if E-Man can adapt. E-Man gets a nair, and the big up smash actually almost catching him too. So I respect it. No opportunity to really edge guard there. Ooh, but he hits him out of the side B. Basically even. 2 stocks apiece. Oh, he tries to go for the shield grab too early. Gotta have a little bit of discipline about that. Able to get out of the Luigi vortex, but takes a lot of damage doing it. The running knee. Looking like Captain Falcon out there a little bit. Tilt into up air. I like how we're seeing a lot of varied move choice coming out of E-Man. He's trying to throw out stuff that Hana hasn't seen yet. Ooh! Hana's seen that one coming a mile away. E-Man on last stock, tournament stock here. But Hana not too far away from it as well. Got a lot of percent on that, but, you know, Incineroar, he is the heavier character. He can make the comeback. There's a grab, though. That's a lot of damage. 86%. This is definitely still a lead for Luigi. Even going into the last stock if E-Man gets it right now. There it is. All right. Last stock. But E-Man in a disadvantageous position. Hana not capitalizing on it, and E-Man able to just get back to center stage. Did he just taunt? Did my man E-Man just taunt last stock at high percent? Game 5 of Grand Finals? Is that what I just saw? Gets dash attacked off the edge. There's a forward air. Oh, and there's the forward smash. Hana has done it. Hana is the winner of the University of Wisconsin River Falls Virtual Esports Open. Congratulations. It was a hard-fought battle. Got 3-0'd in set 1 of Grand Finals and was able to come all the way back from a significant deficit. So congratulations to him. The Weege is on point. It was great to watch. All right, so let's see what we got next here. If there is a next. It sounded like from the chat some people might have left from the amateur bracket. Hard to say. Do we have a Golfing Ninja and Blake? Vinny and Dojo. Vinny? Vinny's not in the amateur bracket here. Who are we talking about? Let's see what we've got. We're figuring out our bracket situation at the moment. There's Dojo. All right, okay, so I'm getting word that Vinny and Dojo are going to come on and do a rando battle. I'm thinking that means random character. So that should be interesting. Interesting, maybe in a very legitimate sense, or maybe in a, oh, that was interesting sense. And either way, that's going to be entertaining, so let's see it. Amateur bracket Thug Grand Finals. Vinny wasn't even in the amateur bracket, but sure. I like that name. It's overcomplicated and humorous, just the way I like my names. I say when my tag is just Gem. Okay, let's see what we can do about this here. There we go. Okay. So we got Vinny on the doo-doo-dee-doo. And we got Dojo on the Yoshi's Woolly World doo-doo-dee-doo. Are these both me brawlers? No, one's a me gunner. It's me brawler. It's gonna be Dojo. Okay, I think I got this figured out. Blue one, that's the red one. Cool. Okay. Is this Megalovania music that I hear? Is that what's going on here? I don't know. So far, it's Vinny the one that's been having a bad time. Hey, man, you had a good run. That's for sure. You went pretty far through the losers bracket, too. Like, you didn't have an easy way through. Obama time? Oh, that is an Obama me, isn't it? I didn't even notice. He was wearing a Yoshi costume. Imagine seeing Barack Obama himself dressed in that outfit. Okay, not gonna lie, the Tims are actually pretty on point, but the Yoshi suit is the important part here. Imagine him wearing a fabric tail. Imagine him going to like a con dressed as Yoshi. That would be such a beautiful moment in human history. And so far, Dojo been making quick work of this this Skelly boy. Almost hits him with a shot put. Definitely did his track and field events. He was in high school. Putting that to good use here. Vinny shooting things in the wrong direction. Looking like me playing Splatoon and Dojo cleaning things up. Barack Barrage. I concur. All right. Tell you what, I'll give you guys a best of 3. But I think at that point the tournament is over. And we got to go about our lives. We need to work on the... I know how to fix that, Devi. Worry not. You are not spamming... You're not spamming symbols. We just haven't made Nightbot nicer on this channel yet.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go. Now we've got a Wii Fit Trainer and a Samus. I didn't see either of these players play these 2 characters, but they seem a little bit more in touch with their play styles. I guess we'll see. Both kind of have charge shots now that I think about it. Vinny getting him off the level here. Getting a nice little back air from off the platform. Forward air off stage. Still keeping stage control and getting the charge shot ready. It's a somewhat similar play style in that both of the characters want to be sitting back a little bit further. They don't have the super fast moves up close. But they have some pretty good zoning tools. Samus's forward tilt, for instance, goes ridiculously far. She got them long legs. And they both have things they can shoot at each other that they want to charge up over time. Wii Fit having quite a bit more that she can set up. She can set up the deep breathing, which heals her and also increases her damage by a lot. In addition to having the sun salutation, and if she doesn't have that charge, she can still head her soccer balls at you. Samus is just going to be going for the standard old school charge shot. Okay. Okay. Nightbot has been made nicer. Oh dear, what happened to the bracket command? Nightbot, that wasn't nice of you. The bracket, incidentally, is finished. This is an exhibition match here that we got on stream. Between who knows what they're doing, I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Okay, well that wasn't nice of it. It deleted our bracket command. Nightbot being mean, as it is wont to do at times. But we shall fix it. Vinny, definitely solidly in control of this one right now. Okay, come on, Nightbot. Work with me here. The crazy has consumed them. And Vinny takes it. Got really close there at the end. So that brings us to a game 3, actually. solidly in control, immediately dies. And one more random. Okay, we got Vinny on the Little Mac. And we got the K rule. The K rule. There he is. Where's my Mac? There we go. Here it is. Last game we're gonna see on stream. Vinny immediately taking down a stock 0 to death. Just trying to punch. Oh, that was such a statement. Your feeble punches mean nothing to the king. Oh my goodness. Looking like King Hippo just bossing him around right now. And the body shot is armored this time. What's he gonna do? Oh, this is not close. Gets buried, goes for the down smash, doesn't get it. Ooh. There's the counter. He's got a KO punch as well. And he wastes it. Oh no. Lil Mac is against the ropes here, to say the least. Oh no. Wow. Alright, well, that's gonna have to be it for us for the night. I'm gonna wash the taste of that one out of my mouth, right? Thank you, everybody. Hold on, let me see ya. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around for so long. Really appreciate all of the follows that we've got. We're happy to come on back and do another one of these for you guys again. Just, you know, talk to your activities people. See if you can get them to bring us out again. We loved being here. It was great working with you guys. You guys were quick on the ball, got your matches played, got everything done. So really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. So thank you, everybody, for coming by. I don't know if there's anything else going on right now on the other streams. Let me take a quick look, see if we can raid them, see if we can send you all over there and get you some more action for the day. Let's refresh that because there were definitely events today and it's not showing up. Okay, there we go. Now it's populating. Okay, so that's Wisconsin River Falls. Right now, we have, it looks like Clark University Rocket League, and we also have Colorado School of Mines. Oh, Colorado School of Mines Smash is going on. We should absolutely raid that one. So let's get our raiding party together here. Where's my raid button? I don't know where my raid button is anymore. Okay, hold on. I think I know what I'm looking for. I want to go here. There we go. There's my option. All right. Y'all ready to pile on in? Because I sure am. Let's get this going. All right. Charge!